Or example 2. All right, so it says verify this identity. Now remember when we do the identities, we typically work the harder side. But I'm seeing this angle that's a 3x. And so I'm not comfortable enough with my newest formulas to be able to work my way to getting and it's not even a double angle, to be able to get something like that. So let's work backwards. What do we know about 3x? How could you get a 3x? 2x plus 1x, right? All right, so we could say that this is sine of 2x plus x.
I was going to say multiply x by 3.
I would have said okay, but I don't know what to do with that, so let's find something else. Remember, if one way doesn't work, find another way, okay? All right, well, 2x plus x, sine of two things being added together. Didn't we learn that before? Yeah, remember we had that sine of u plus v? Yeah, so if I do that, I get sine of, I'm going to just write the formula out first, and then I'll go plug it in, okay? So it was sine of u, cosine of v.
Can we change the u's and the v's?
You can if you want to.
Because I can't tell the difference of green.
All right, so when I plug in on this one, I get sine of 2x, cosine of x. All right, so continuing on, then we got plus cosine of 2x, sine of x.
Dang it. I don't know.
Well, what can we do from there?
I don't really even understand why we're doing this, so I don't know.
We're just trying to verify it. We're trying to prove that this is true.
Yeah, but why do we have to drag it
Turn
out
one of
like
them into
that?
a fraction somehow.
Yeah, why do we have to do this side?
We didn't necessarily have to do this side, but I don't know what I do with the other side right now. I don't have enough knowledge to do anything with it.
Are we verifying identities with the codes?
Yeah. These problems don't make sense to me because there's not like, is there like a certain way to do it?
No,
Yeah, like
I don't like
I can't think
I know.
of things to do.
it's just solving problems, guys. Just problem solving.
I left them blank on the test.
All right, so look here, though. What do we have right there?
Sine 2x, and there's got to be a...
That's a double angle formula, isn't it? 2x is my angle.
Yes.
So I'm going to change that to 2 sine of x, cosine of x. And then we have cosine of x plus, there's another one there. It's a double angle formula. That's all right. I'm going to have to cross mine too, but I'm not actually working the other side, so we'll be okay.
Wait, I'm kind of confused.
All right, so now we're doing that cosine of 2x. Now remember, cosine of 2x, the double angle formula, has 3 options. It has, well, listen to its options, because they all 3 work. We could plug in cosine squared minus sine squared, but look at what we're after. Do we have any cosine in it at all in our final answer? No, so I'm probably not going to want to use that one because it's got cosine in it. The second one is 1 minus 2 sine squared. Maybe. The third one is 2 cosine squared minus 1.
Let's go 1 minus 2.
Again, it's got cosine in it, and I don't have any cosine in my final answer, so 1 minus 2 sine squared, and then just bring down your sine of x. No, it's all right. All right, so look at our first term here. This is all being multiplied, isn't it? So we have 2 sine of x, and then cosine times cosine, so I'm going to go ahead and write that as cosine squared. Plus, on this other side here, we have what's in parentheses times sine of x. So let's distribute our sine of x. And so that's going to make that sine of x minus 2 sine cubed of x. Alright, so now we see that we've got all this, but we don't need a cosine squared, so we're going to try to get rid of it. So I'm going to bring down my 2 sine of x. What do we know about cosine squared that can take it to a sine then?
1 minus 2
1 over something, yeah.
How about it's 1 minus sine squared? Where did I get that from?
Is that our old identities?
That's our cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1, okay? If I subtract the sine squared from it, I would get cosine squared equals 1 minus sine squared, okay? And then I've got my plus sine of x minus 2 sine cubed of x.
Ooh, this is really deep.
And so let's go ahead and distribute.
I feel like we've distributed everything.
I know. So we got 2 sine of x minus 2 sine cubed of x. And bring down the rest. And then what?
Combine. Oh God. Listen to me. No, push it all together. Combine.
Yeah, I combine like terms. So let's see. We have sine of x plus sine of x, which is,
It's like a puzzle.
and then we got negative 2 sine cubed minus 2 sine cubed, which is, and look, isn't that what we were after?
Wait, what is the point of doing this? So, like, what is this, like, do you use this when you get
Verify the identity.
Like, do you use this in a job or something?
You could. You
Why?
definitely could.
Why would you use it, though?
I need to sharpen my pencil again.